as a me as a person, like I've gone through like just like like beaten down, beaten down, beaten down.
Oh yeah.
And we know what that's like. It's like you stop caring after a while. You stop like feeling the beat down. You've been punched so
I've
many
had
times in the heart that it's conditioned.
you like I've had girls that I was gonna hook up with, and she goes, she's talking to me, and I'm like, all right, okay, cool. You sound like you have feelings for me, but I can't reciprocate those feelings. Is that the right word?
Yeah,
I can't show those feelings back without knowing you for
a lot longer than you
a
know me.
lot longer than we've like I've had one girl and I completely ghosted her after this. She was on Tinder and I was like, I'm mainly looking for hookups at the moment. She's like, oh, that's completely fine. So we were talking and she's like, so in your day-to-day life, what makes you smile? And
I'm like,
I just sent
shut
her a
the
bunch of
fuck up.
laughing I sent her a bunch of laughing emojis and then said, I'm a man, I don't smile day to day. Some days I go without even laughing or showing any emotion. And she completely went off. She was like, "That's not good for your mental health." And I was like, "I'm a man. I don't have mental health. This is the whole thing. This is the whole double standard.
Yeah,
I
I
was
mean like
trained not to have it."
like it's like what do I use to like what's the word? Oh, what is the not compensate, but to
You could use compensate.
what what do I use to compensate for like depression or like there's nothing out there for that.
There's
When
no.
for at least for men,
In the end, I do feel some happiness,
like
like
little by little bit at a time. It's
little at little,
little bit
especially
at a time. It's like if I'm doing
especially when playing video games.
like if I'm playing video games, I can be a little bit happy, right? If I'm doing something
Yeah,
like exciting, I can be a little bit happy. If I'm like
like
having
sure, I'll show emotion here and there. If something sad happens, yeah, I'll feel sad. I might not cry,
oh
but deep
I'm not
down I'll
gonna
feel
cry at
sad.
all.
No,
It's like it's so weird because if like someone that I knew died,
and you don't cry.
you don't cry.
No.
You feel it for
Oh yeah,
like
you're in pain.
you're in pain, but you can't let any of it out.
Mhm.
Like sometimes you well up and it's like you get a little bit of tears in your eyes, but nothing comes out. It's like
But then that's it.
it is
Then it
literally like you are trained to suck it back up into your
yeah.
body. It's so weird.
These past 2 years for me have been a shit show. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, I know what you're feeling. We lost. I lost all my friends. We lost all of our friends.
Yeah, it's really just
And mentally,
me, you, and Skylar and Orion at this point. And Orion doesn't really play with me anymore. He
and and
stopped playing.
and mentally,
And
I
then
just
everything with
like
Evan,
gone down.
that
Like
shit.
it's declined so hard because that was my main friend group. I like cut basically everybody else off.
Mhm.
Those are the people I talk to every day, and then they just weren't there the next day.
It really
Yeah.
makes you feel so insignificant in somebody's life when you knew Evan for longer than I did. I've I was only playing video games with Evan, but I still
I
considered him like my best friend.
technically you knew him longer than I knew him.
I met Evan like before the whole friend group split. I knew Evan for upwards of almost 4 years,
Yeah, you probably. I
You
started hanging
can
out with
see the
him.
serious RN.
and it was like every day I would get on. We would start playing some video games here and there. and then we really started to kick it off and talk more and play more video games. And then you came in, we had everybody. We had like upwards of 8 people. We had max parties like every day.
16.
Yeah. And then just like that, they cut you out of your life. Like that's fucking 3 years that I was best friends with him, and you had him as a best friend, and boom, he's gone. He just completely.
And he was like he wasn't. I don't want to dox him because he can't defend himself and like he doesn't know me anymore. But like he was not really social in school and he was not like popular in school. I was more
No, but
popular.
online he was fun to talk to, and
Right. Like I was more popular in school and shit. And like when I was just with him, it was just
I actually talked to Skylar the other day about it. I was like, I really just want to talk to Evan, like even if it's just for one last time.
I made a new Snapchat account and I tried adding him,
I tried to add him back too.
but that didn't it didn't work. So I just deleted the
Just I
Snapchat.
don't know where he's at. I want to know where he's at.
Well, I feel like he's just at home to be honest because we we were like tight and we didn't have any plans for college.
Yeah,
We just
it's
had
just
work, work, work. And now that I'm
it
so
sucks because we had such a good friend group going, and it just all diminished into nothing. Really, really fast too. It wasn't like
it wasn't like an
somebody
over
left
time
here.
thing. It was
No,
a
it was just
Evan
it was
left
just
and he was the most popular, so everybody picked sides. And
you
when
know,
people pick sides, they then stop talking to the people they pick sides with. Like even the people that pick sides with Evan, they don't hear from him that often.
no.
Like
I know Skylar talked to Shane is talking to Shane a lot.
yeah,
And then I
they
knew Andrew was talking a lot of shit to like Skylar and about me and everybody. It's just it wasn't even one person hated another. It was if one person wasn't in a party, they would get shit talked about them.
all right. And Amira told me a bunch of stuff about what they
I
were
never
saying.
met Amira.
Well, there's this girl that we like added into the friend group along with Tara. Um, they were
And
just
Tara's gone too.
yeah, yeah.
She
They
don't
just
really talk to me, and I don't talk to her.
they were just you and Tara were kind of close to be honest.
Yeah, and then it was just I don't know.
Yeah.
And she was a racist.
Well, I feel like we were all like that at some point.
Yeah, we were all poking at each other with it, but
Yeah, I know, but that was just
I
fun. She actually got
yeah,
racist.
I think she actually got racist.
I got racist for a while, for a little bit. I
Did
was
you? Well, your dad influences you a lot.
yeah, but it was like I felt like since I had a black best friend and then like Shane would let me say it or like Steven would let me say it, I was able to say it. And I one day me and Ed were just in an argument and he just pissed me off and I just screamed it at the like I just
Yeah.
yelled it really loud and I think that was the turning point.
See, during like those types of those times, I wasn't in the party. I was just because Sam and Evan started dating, and I pretty much knew almost immediately. I wanted you guys to tell me because everything would have been fine if you just told me. I didn't. I didn't give a shit that Evan and Sam were together. But
Yeah, but
at that
would
point,
it have been okay if we told you or would it have been okay if Evan told you?
I think it would have been fine if anybody told me. I just didn't want secrets. And I knew from a while, like a while. They only dated for a few, like 2 or 3 months, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I have vague memories of everything now. It was just so long ago. It's almost what almost 3 years ago now.
Yeah. I'd say 2. Yeah, almost
Hey
3.
Oh,
Samuel, it's your girlfriend Ania. Remember Emmy?
but like you said, after everything started to fall apart, people picked sides, and then me and Skylar got really close, and we're still going strong.
Yeah, I just wish I hadn't made the mistake that I did because I wouldn't have lost my best friend. I wish I could go back in time and
What mistake did you make?
I I am a very gullible person that is not new, or at least I was. And
Yeah.
at, when they broke up, I was I like literally the day they broke up, I texted both of them in a group chat, and Evan was like, "Dude, that's not cool. That's not okay because we just broke up." I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And he told us he was sad about it, but after like a few weeks, he was like, "Yeah, you guys can like still talk to her, and you guys can still
Well, that's how
like
I was too.
you guys can."
I didn't really care that you guys were still playing with her. I didn't join the parties. It was just awkward whenever I joined the parties. Everybody went silent.
Sam.
So I kind of just went off and did my own thing for a while.
Yep. Good night. But yeah, I probably should have talked to you too.
I really wanted to hear from
Samuel.
Evan in the long run, I guess. Like a quick, even like a quick
Hitting you
thing,
right
like,
now.
hey, me and Sam have a thing going. Hope it doesn't make anything awkward. I was only with her 9 months or something like that.
I turned my
The
phone
thing
off.
that the thing that pissed me off was she got out of a relationship with me and then immediately went for Evan.
I don't.
Or was it kind of like a mutual thing between the both of them?
It was not just from you to her, or you to him. It wasn't like that.
Well, it was only like a month.
She had, I think, dated somebody else, like in person,
Hmm.
and then she went to some people for like nudes and shit. She like homie hopped another friend for a bit.
Yeah, she probably played the same thing with Evan that she did with her. Evan helped her out of a relationship.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
She only cared about. She only talked about her issues and didn't um like help Evan out with much of his. Like she helped him with his
See,
homework, but that was about
I
it.
wanna I wanna text Evan and just be like, "What's going on, man?" But I also don't because it's fucking weird now.
Yeah, it's really weird. But like back to what I was saying about how I fucked up. So I was saying I was really gullible, and he
Yeah, I
told us
think you
that
told me about this.
he could
He told you that it was
talk to her.
fine if you played with her, and you played with her, and then he was all kind
Yeah,
of
and
huffy puffy about it.
Shane Shane joined a COD party, and he told Evan what was going on.
Now, did Sam ever try to advance on you either? I feel like she didn't.
No.
I think there was a lot of miscommunication between everybody as well. But in the long haul, it's a shitty situation. I don't even know if Evan has the same Snapchat,
Yeah, he does.
and he unadded me on everything, so I can't text him or anything.
I
I think he has me blocked on a lot of things still.
I'm sure he
And
did get a
probably
new phone number, so you could probably try to text him from a different phone.
I want to talk to him again. I just want to see how he's doing. Like, in spite of everything that happened, I don't give a fuck about it anymore. Just want to talk to my old friend. Old buddy, old pal, you know? I don't think anything will ever not be weird between us.
And you just gotta talk it out. My phone died, so I can't fucking look at this shit.
And then, you know, I'm gonna text him, and then he's probably gonna go to somebody else and say, "Oh man, you know who texted me today?" And I mean, I think if he goes to Shane, Shane's gonna say, "Don't fuck around with that anymore." I mean, Shane was cool, but he always sided with Evan, no matter what.
Well, that's because they've known each other the longest.
Yeah.
Anybody. I just wish,
What do you wish?
I don't know, man. I just wish I had feelings. I wish I could feel shit.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I didn't have to listen to a specific video to feel something.
A specific video?
Yeah, I have a weird thing that doesn't need to be in discussion because it's just really weird. Well, I guess.
Why not? Why not? Let's talk about it.
Alright, well,
Is it porn?
No.
Okay.
It's...
Slay the biggest fan, emoji 100 points, emoji 100
Old
points,
relationship video.
100 points. So slay Apex slay.
It's more like... Okay, I have issues with my mom. Some could say I have motherly issues.
Loads of it.
And, so, I definitely did not, my mom definitely paid my sister more attention than she did me. Like, I am definitely not the neglected one.
That's
As I know, you know how that feels.
as a male middle child of two sisters.
Girls.
Yes, I know how that feels.
So I never got really much attention from my mother. And, I have a, thing where it's like if somebody tells me, if a woman tells me, and with, I'll just say I have a word of like my love language is words of affirmation. And in the majority of the relationships I've ever had,
Sam's dad is a dilf.
I don't get those. Like
Emoji
I don't get to
speaking
hear
head,
any of it.
emoji speaking head, emoji speaking head.
Yeah.
So I don't. So when I can hear it, it feels so good to the point where I cry, or I'll cry like for like one tear will roll down my face. And I don't hear it often, and I don't play the video often, but I have the video that just gets me there. It's like if you're all by yourself in your room, there's nothing on, you don't want to watch TV, you don't want to play video games, you're just sad. You just want to be sad. You just listen to it.
I wish I had a video that would make me cry.
Here, I'll try to send you mine.
Do it if you feel comfortable with it.
No,
Hello.
it's like a 2 minute video, and it's like it helps a little bit sometimes.
It's just
And
you need to take your own time, I think, and I think you need to find somebody that will understand like the situation that you're in. Like, I want to. The thing with girls is, like, girls I talk to, I'm talking to them. I'm like, you know, how long have you been alone for? And, only a couple of months now. I got out of a
my
bad
entire
relationship.
life.
Every single girl just got out of a bad relationship. Like, I swear to God. And then they
ADDS
immediately
your
go
friend
to all
Sam.
men are shit. I was like, no, the men you choose are shit. Well, you just got out of a bad relationship 2 months ago. What have you been doing? Oh, I fucked
Samuel.
50 men so far. I was in 3 years. I really haven't messed around with it. Perfect. Let's talk. I want somebody to just spend the time to talk to me. You know?
Talk to me. Don't talk at me.
Listen to Ania.
Yes.
Don't talk at me.
Once. Just me telling you is helping me. Just know that. If I tell you some out of the box shit, like my last ex-girlfriend,
Thank
she
you
fucking
BC. I'm
came
over
into
here
my house,
crying and
slashed
HES
my
not
tires,
opening
killed my
my
fucking dog.
messages.
If you can't say something to that, just let me say it. That didn't happen to me, by the way.
What?
I guess you didn't hear me, bro.
Nothing wrong with looking good in the ring.
I said my last relationship, my ex-girlfriend came over, slashed my tires, and killed my fucking dog. If you can't say anything about it, that's fine. Don't say anything at all. Just knowing that you were listening to me is good enough.
Uh, I'm sending you this video.
This is your
Alright,
champion.
I'll watch it before I go to bed.
It's more of like, it's not like a watch. It's more like a play session. So like, put some headphones in if you really want.
But I'm open to suggestions.
Get into it. It's a minute long,
Alright.
but it kind of works a little bit.
But see, a lot of girls
Get
will
off the
just be
game and
like,
have an actual
okay,
conversation
I've known
with
you for a
me.
week. Boom, we can be in a relationship. I want to be like, we're friends
Maybe
for
we land here. Or
like
maybe we don't.
It has 6 am over
7
here.
to 12 months.
How about this
We've
way?
talked,
Alright,
we
look at
know
this,
each
look at this.
other.
No hands.
We made some
I got your back.
bond and connection
Let's talk.
here. You know, we bonded over being alone for so long. Now we're ready to move on from being alone.
Must be my raw magnetism.
Who's a better candidate than both of us? You've been alone, I've been alone. We both want to go slow with our next relationship. Here we are. Let's do it. Send it. Fuck yeah.
Got a new kill leader. The tides of battle have changed.
Every girl gets out of a relationship.
Beginning ring countdown.
Whether or not it was a good or a bad relationship, they call it a bad relationship.
I mean, like, I can't say that I've ever been
Near
in
the
a
ring
good
and
one.
closes in 45. What's the plan?
No, me neither.
I can't really say I've been in any relationships, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither. That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
Like,
Can't say. I can't really remember the last time I could say that I was in a relationship.
like you try so hard to get into one, and
And it just crumbles so fucking fast.
it's like
How about the one you're in right now, Sammy?
10 seconds. The ring's
as soon
basically
as you
knocking on the
get
door.
into one, try your hardest, then you just can't do it anymore.
Warning.
Hmm.
Ring closing.
I mean, you can only
Ring in
give
motion.
100% for so long.
Like it's nice taking a break from being single. But sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it
There's
hits hard.
one girl.
Poo.
There's one girl that,
There's one.
you know, I talk to
She went
every
there.
once in a while.
Over there.
We don't like talk over the phone. We don't text. But every time she sees me, we can sit there and talk for a second. And oh yeah, I know what you're going through. I've been through it.
Contact here.
Oh, you've been through that too. I've been through it. We just relate to everything.
Sammy, I
I
am
don't
fucking
see
serious
her
right
as
now.
a potential relationship. And it's hard because I look at this girl, and let me tell you, she's given me one of the most sentimental, deepest hugs I've ever gotten from somebody.
Or they give you that look.
No, she just buried her face in my chest, and she was like, pretty sure I just cried a little bit. I was like, it's alright. It is what it is.
It is what it
Second North Star.
Like, I just didn't see myself in a relationship with her. And I told her, I will remain friends with you, and I will always accept a hug, but I can't see me and you going any further. She's like, okay, I understand. I obviously, I understood that I probably hurt her a little bit, but
Buster down. Reinforcing my
it's like, I'd rather hurt you now than think that I'm gonna hurt you later and end up actually hurting you because I think that I'm hurting you, but I'm not. That's fucked up. You try so hard and you think that you're trying too hard, so you end up hurting somebody, is the worst feeling. But for now, I think I have to go to sleep. Oh no, I have to poop. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to bed. I gotta take a shit and go to bed.
Alright. Well, did you...
Not in that order.
Alright.
I got that. I got the message. I'll take a look at it. Try to get some sleep, man. Go sleepies. Alright, man. Good night.
Good night.
Stay safe.
Don't promise anything.
Don't confuse love with loneliness, and know that you're deserving of love.
Yeah, but
Alright?
do I really want it right now?
Well, I think you have to sit there and... Do you want love, or are you just
You.
lonely?
I want love. And she's
You want
giving it to
love?
me.
What?
I want love and she's
Well,
giving it to me. It's just so much at one time.
I
It's just,
would I would call her
it's like being
eventually.
punched in the face with love.
I'd call her,
I don't quite.
UHH.
tell her that you do want love.
UHH.
It's just hard for you to reciprocate those feelings, and you're not used to having those feelings. Just be honest with her. There's no point in trying to deny that anything, you know? Don't deny it. You want love, you'll get some fucking love. Huh?
If you want
For,
love, you get love.
you want love. If you want love, you have to go through the pain to find it. But no, after all the pain, there will be love. On that note,
Yo Kyle
write
HMU.
that shit down. I'm putting it in my book when I write it. For now, I'm going to bed.
Alright, you go to bed.
Good night, man.
Good night. I love you. No
I
homo.
love you too.
I
No
just.
homo. A little bit homo. No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, bud.
Alright. That was Sad Talks with Sam. I don't know what to do now, to be honest. I don't know whether to keep playing or to stop. Because I don't have anybody to talk to now. Good thing one of my friends is selling me their Xbox, so I can try to get some Xbox friends too. I love Kyle. He's such a nice guy. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get in bed and watch some TV or something. Ghosties on. Juju's on. Oh, she's in the firing range. Damn. Alright. Alright, it's playing Minecraft.